Hello, and thank you for joining me at You Belong Coaching Women with ADHD. Today, I wanted to talk about the fact that I'm not having the best of days. And I was kind of low key today, feeling really tired and just not feeling like doing a whole lot. But of course, I did what I had to do. But I had to remind myself that I'm human and remember that people are following me because of my personal journey, not necessarily because I'm an expert at being or having ADHD. So I realized that, okay, Katrina, you don't need to know everything, but your personal experience is enough. So, what do I want to do next? What I felt like was really important to me is um, what helped me this week through this feeling that I was having. What was a small win for me this week? And what am I learning right now? And what is one thing that I wish I knew before my diagnosis? Right, those are the things that I could share with you. Just realizing that, right, I don't need an expert to answer those questions. I know them because it's my personal journey, right? And this personal journey of mine is what I am sharing, and I'm focused on, and that is real. So the direction, while it's not perfection, but it is leadership. I don't have all the answers, but it's about saying, hey, come and walk with me on this journey so we can figure out this thing together. That's what's really important. And I was racking my brain to try to figure out what did I want to talk to you guys about, and I realized, I don't feel like myself today. So I wanted to kind of share my perspective as a Black woman with ADHD. Right, uh, there are not many people in this space who look like me and sound like me, or share what I have lived and what I am experiencing. And so, with that being said, um, I am already the guidance that I think that I'm missing. I'm that. My presence is direction, and my story is leadership. Right. My vulnerability is guidance. While I have not sold many books at all, but my books are my journey. And I don't need to wait for people to buy my books. My books prove that I'm already walking in purpose, um, that I'm not selling pages, but I'm offering hope, understanding, and representation. So now what do I do? Uh, what my goal is just to share what I'm learning and to share what I'm doing, and to share what maybe surprised me, and share what I'm trying next. Those are the things that I need to have in mind when I'm chatting with you, and to share what I wish someone else told me. So that's really important to me. So what direction do I want you to go in? Um, so today I want to talk about organization, because that's probably a big deal when it comes to people with ADHD, is organization. And I know for me, when I'm feeling overwhelmed in a day, if something is changed in my day, it throws me off, and it instantly makes me feel a little down. When someone throws a wrench into my day or asks me to do something different, or throws my schedule off, that makes me feel a little overwhelmed. Um, my days usually start off strong, and then I kind of fall off a little bit. And then when I go into a room in my home where there's quite a bit of clutter, then I start to kind of feel a little bit emotional. And I'm trying to figure out, how do I overcome this? Um, and of course, if I have a routine, and that routine is not sticking, then of course, again, I feel a certain kind of way. um, the shame spirals for me, And so I just need to figure out, okay, what do I need to do? Um, if someone was walking with me on this path, right, what do we need to do? So I realized that the small wins are really important. Maybe having a 5 minute tidy up, or one bag, one drawer, or one shelf that I clean off, and then just determine what is today's win. um, ADHD friendly systems. So, for example, visual systems, body doubling, timers, color coding, checklists that aren't overwhelming. And those things in and of itself can be overwhelming, but I realized that I'm going to start color coding my calendar. I am also, when it comes to my checklist, what I actually did today was I created a checklist, but it's a checklist for the week. So it's something that's going to help me get through the week. So I don't necessarily have to get it done today. So I feel okay with that. I don't necessarily feel overwhelmed, but I am going to have a real opportunity to check my list off. But then sometimes my checklist is things that I have accomplished. So I don't write a to-do list. I actually write down the things that I've done, and that helps me feel really good. But then there's the mental and emotional organization, where I need to release some guilt, letting go of perfectionism, organizing when I feel tired or overstimulated, and forgiving myself for clutter. Those are the things that I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to share that with you. But then there's the real life journey of Katrina. Um, that's my superpower, I guess, so to speak. Um, so, what I want to do is organize with my audience. I want to show progressive steps and setbacks. I want to say what's working this week, and then be realistic about what isn't, and then of course celebrate the milestones. Um, Definitely making myself vulnerable to you, and hopefully you will resonate with it, and maybe see yourself in some of the things that I'm doing and even experiencing. But I also want to share some organizational things around being a Black woman with ADHD and working in a corporate environment, in regards to the cultural expectations, being the strong one, cleaning versus being raised to keep a perfect home, and then ADHD being overlooked, and then organizing with limited support. So I have quite a bit that I want to share with you, and I realized that I just needed to reach inside of myself and figure out what do I want to talk to you all about, and then make sure that I'm sharing my true life journey, which is not perfection, um, and it's not me having to know everything, but it's truly me understanding what I'm going through and paying attention to my brain. So I hope that you have enjoyed this time with me, and thank you so much for joining You Belong Coaching with Women with ADHD. I'm having a day today. Take care. Bye bye.